Yo, what is going on, you guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode. And in today's episode, I got something for the S2000 that I've been wanting for a very long time. Now, one of the things that's great about the S2000 is that it sounds really good, especially with the stock exhaust, and there's like this UK mod that you can do. But when I bought my S2000, I actually had an exhaust already on it, which is the Comtech dual exit exhaust. Now, this exhaust that I have on the car currently is a 63mm exhaust. If you look online, there's like a bunch of exhausts available for this car. Jay's Racing, Arc has an exhaust for this car, Vidia has an exhaust for this car. Literally everything and every brand you could think of, there is an exhaust for this car. But there's actually one exhaust that I really like for this car, especially when you made it with like a Burke high flow cat, which I will be doing in the future. And I honestly like single exit exhausts. Even though the S2000 comes stock with a dual exit, I really am a fan of the single exit exhaust. Now, this is the exhaust that came with S2000 when I bought it. It is a Comtech exhaust, which are discontinued and are pretty like easy to come by nowadays, because I feel like everybody got this exhaust because of how good it really sounds. But I will be changing it because I do want something that's single exit. And the single exit exhaust comes in like a 3-inch variant, which is like 75 to 76mm, which is actually really good in terms of gaining more power for your car, especially if you go forced induction or anything like that, which I want to do in the future. Especially with this car, I feel like this is the car that I want to do like a crazy build with, because the SI was cool. I could have done forced injection on that, but this one is just way more fun, especially rear-wheel drive. And it's an S2000, bro. Like, it's sick. Let me give you guys a startup on this exhaust, just so you guys can hear it, and I'll do a little couple revs. It's in the garage right now, so I'm not gonna do crazy amounts of revs, but I will give you a really good rev out of it. So let me just turn it on and rev it up. I think it's been a while since I've done a cold start for some of you guys, just because I got the S2000. I didn't really do any of that cold start stuff anymore, but I'll give you another cold start, y'all. Alright, that's enough of the revving, because parents are upstairs and they're probably gonna get pretty pissed that I've been doing that. But yeah, this is the exhaust that comes with the car. It sounds really good under VTEC. Like, it's the perfect amount of like deepness and tone that you want in like a dual exit, but I think it was just time to switch to a single exit exhaust, boys. Now, one of the issues that I actually had with this exhaust, which is one of the main reasons that I bought it, was because there is a rattle. I don't know if you guys heard it in the video, but there is a rattle when you turn it on and when it's at idle. Like, when you're driving, it's perfectly fine, but when you're idling, it's like a super annoying rattle. And you can see it right here too. So if you guys see right here where the muffler actually meets like the piping, it's like, you hear that? It's not welded on this part, which is super weird. Like, I thought it would be, but even on both sides, it's not welded. So I think that's one of like the main issues that people have with this exhaust, unless the actual welds like broke the exhaust. So this exhaust right here that I got for S2000 is the HKS single exit exhaust. It does have a titanium tip, which I really wanted. So let's start unboxing this and show you guys the glory of this new catback exhaust. To be completely honest, this is probably like the first time I ever bought a full brand new exhaust. For the SI, I had the full race exhaust that was bought from Johnny. And for the EKs, I had the custom exhaust where I had to fab it up to like make it sound a certain way. This should be good. Sorry, I'm out of breath. Thing's kind of heavy and I had to like bring it all the way through the garage. Oh my gosh, now I could use this right there. Let's get a little knife action. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that slide. Oh wow. It's actually very small. I'm pretty surprised how small this is, because the SI actually had a lot, but this one, not so much. Just a lot of padding. The mid-pipe, the muffler that connects to the mid-pipe, and the beautiful titanium tip. That's very adjustable, so you can see how long or how short you want it, which is pretty cool. Whew. Oh man. That actually looks really good. Wow. Alright, let me put the burnt tip on. Does it fit like a glove? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Woo. Obviously, it's gonna need to sit a little bit more, like way more. I don't want to like screw up the exhaust right now, but yeah, let me do some cinematics. It's super hot right now. My titties are sweating. I'm gonna start removing the bolts for the Comtech exhaust right now, and depending on how far I get in like the next hour or so will depend on like if I start installing this exhaust. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off these 3 bolts that are right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are 3 bolts right there to be able to get the back portion of the exhaust off so there's less weight on that side. It's been marinating in the PP blaster for about like 30 minutes to an hour now, so this should be easy. I didn't know exhausts were made like this, so as you can see right here, it's like half cut, and it's half cut on the other side as well. So I guess when you like mate them together in between right here, it like connects together and then it's held on by those bolts. I've never seen an exhaust made like that, but good thing we're taking these out because it's pretty heavy, and I kind of like don't like the idea of having the 2 separate conjoining style exhausts. It's so weird. I also noticed that I have there's a dent right here. If there's any S2K owners that want to buy this exhaust from me, I'll literally sell it for like 200 bucks. You might just need to get the muffler parts welded to like shut so it doesn't rattle. But let me know if there's any S2K owners out there that want to buy this exhaust. It sounds pretty good. 200 bucks, Bay Area only. Alright, one side's done. Now we have the full cap back off. I honestly want to hear how this sounds without an exhaust, so let's pray it doesn't sound that bad. That sounds crazy! Bro, that sounds really good, but way too loud. It's time to put the new one on. Uh-oh. Guess what I found? Another sticker for the tool cart. Let's get it. Alright. Right here, I'm not gonna lie. Right there. Doesn't matter. Take this part off. Woo! Oh yeah. So one of the hangers that I was trying to use was this one that holds the mid pipe in place, but it's too short. Like it reaches like right here, so I'm gonna use this one instead, which was part of the back portion of the exhaust, since I'm only going single exit, so I could like mount it up like that so it'll reach down there a lot better. I just found something that's really cool about this exhaust. If you guys see right there, there's 2 hangers. There's one right here and there's one right here. Right now I have it on the tallest hanger, and as you can see, it sits pretty well. Like, it sits pretty down there. But I think what I could do is I could put it on the second hanger just so that it like brings up the exhaust a lot more like up here. And by doing that, I don't have to worry about ever denting the exhaust or hitting the exhaust if I'm too low. So let's try that out and see how much higher it can get. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Having it up there, it kind of like angles it this way. So, you know, if I ever want to, you know, yeah, I like that a lot better. I got all the bolts basically like hand tight. I'm gonna go down and tighten up all of the bolts. And after that, we'll install the tip and turn it on. Got everything tightened down. Now it's time for my favorite part. Kind of like that. So maybe having it extended out a little bit, or like to the very end. Oh y'all, that's fire right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it like kind of lines up, so you kind of see the tip a little bit. And now we just use the hardware that comes with it. I just finished the exhaust. I'm super happy on how it came out. Honestly, this is one of the easiest exhausts I've ever installed. So shout out to you, HKS, for making such a great product that's easily able to be installed by some guy with just a few wrenches. I'm gonna do some beauty shots, then we can finally turn on the car and hear how it sounds, man. I know you guys are just as excited as I am to turn this car on. So, without further ado, let's turn the S2000 on. Sounds so good, but I can't do any more than that because it's nighttime now. My parents are still upstairs. It's dark, everyone's trying to sleep, and they don't want an annoying ricer to be just revving to the moon at this time of day. So I will catch you guys tomorrow where we can do a flyby and like an in-car review on this exhaust. So I'll catch you guys in like 2 seconds.
Tomorrow.
Alright guys, this is my first official drive of the S2000 in such a long time. I really wanted to get a driving clip and like some sound of the exhaust during the daytime, but in car it's pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie. But that's because I have the top down, so who knows how it's gonna act when I'm actually that sounds good. Woo! I also want to let you guys know that the synchro mesh really does work. Like, my shifting is so smooth now. It's kind of crazy how much oil, like a different type of transmission fluid, will help change the feel of the car. And I also got something else for the transmission as well to like refresh it too. So, man, I'm enjoying this so much. It's kind of crazy. For those of you who don't know, I haven't driven this car like on the street for a good while. Like I haven't driven this car since probably like November of 2019, and it's already what, June of 2020? It's kind of crazy. I've just been working on it here and there, and now it's finally time to enjoy the car. Like I don't really want to do much to it anymore besides like little stuff here and there, but other than that, man, this car drives like a dream. So good. Alright boys, we're about to do a pull. Dylan's gonna be recording the actual video. I'll just be doing a pull in the car. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm so happy with the exhaust. I'm so happy with the brakes. Like everything for the S2000 is really coming along. And there's just more that I still need to do. Next video is going to be a very good one because I do have something for the S2000 that's been sitting in my living room for like a good 2 months now. And I haven't been able to put it on yet because I wanted to complete the car and complete the look before I actually do like a video / photo shoot of the car. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and seeing how much this car has grown. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like. You guys liking really helps out the channel a lot so that other people can actually see it and see the build and be part of the community. And with that being said, make sure you guys build humbly. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.